Oh shoot! Didn't didn't realize that I hit that button for Krita to be shown. Hello everyone. Sorry for the delay. Um. Hmm. Um. Let me edit this. Streaming software public category. List. No. Just gonna so today we are going to be doing some 2D perspective. I mean 2-point perspective. Hopefully it'll look 3D, not 2D, but I mean gotta hope for the best, right? Yeah, so 2-point perspective for the first 45 minutes. And then the second 45-minute drawing session will be some gesture drawings and a portrait. I'm actually going to update the description of the live stream because technically it's not portraits, it's just portrait. Wait, no, because you know what? Never mind. Hopefully everyone's having a good day or night or whatever it is for you right now. I'm gonna be honest, I've got a little bit of a headache and I'm stalling a bit because I took some Advil and hoping that it's hopefully it kicks in pretty soon. Oh man, that looks nice. Anyways, guess I can just draw as and then just let it. There we go. This is not wide angle. Wish there was like I could zoom in just a little bit. Oh well. For my perspective drawing, I found a picture of Miami, Florida that looks pretty interesting, so I'm going to be drawing that. And it's a street corner, so it's going to have a couple cars. I'm gonna be drawing them as boxes and probably taking a couple liberties, but overall it shouldn't, like, it realistically shouldn't be too crazy. I was just writing down some notes for myself. And I think I'm gonna get my timer all set. And sorry about that. Probably could have muted for that. No, I'm going to have to remember that. But anyways, I'm going to start drawing now, I guess. And the first thing I'm going to draw is the... You know what? I'm actually going to draw the sidewalk, because that matches, like, this corner matches up with the this kind of the road, like the entire thing is built off of the sidewalk, so, and it kind of points in the direction of the points in the direction, the vanishing points, so that way I can pretty easily get it. There we go. Oh well. And then the first thing, well, actually, now that I think about it, I'm going to draw the the actual sidewalk itself, because curves in the beginning, so make that real a little bit closer to reality. And since it's visible, I don't have to worry about drawing it. Like, I can draw it without worrying. I am very good with words today. I can feel that. But it is what it is. Okay, so now I got the sidewalk, got the there's a light post that is right here, I'd say. Goes all the way up. That's give it oh, that was not good. Well, that was actually pretty good. I'm going to put the dots that indicate the street sign right there, just so that I don't just so I don't cover them up. So gonna there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Then got the road sign. And then actually a little bit thicker than that. So I'm gonna erase. To be fair, that probably could have been my what I did in the first place, but huh, that actually is pretty close to the that is pretty close to it, so I'm going to draw along it and then keep going. And this is a combination of a street sign and a light. So just to make life just to go a little bit wild and crazy, I'm gonna just draw a parallel, like as close to parallel as I can inside of this to show the just to show the street sign part of it. And I'm also gonna block out where the lights are, just because I'm for some reason I'm feeling pretty confident today. But I hope everyone's, I hope you all are feeling pretty good too. Hopefully you're having a good day. Ooh. There we go. And then there we go. And then the pole to signify it. Actually, now that I see it, it's actually I didn't think that I would have to worry about the perspective on this light pole, but I guess I do. I mean, to be fair, it's not super crazy, but is what it is. There we go. And then the circle. And another circle. Actually, it's gotta get bigger. Erase this. There we go. Okay, that took a little bit longer than I expected, but it's all good. Okay, got the line for the building, the front building now. There we go. And the building, and the bottom of it. Okay. Now I decided there's another light post, but I decided that I'm not gonna draw it. Actually, yeah, no. I'll save myself from it. There we go. And like all my drawings, gonna take some liberties just so that I don't go nuts, because I would not have a good time if I tried that. Okay. And then the bottom one. To be fair, I'm taking some liberties in the fact that I'm not drawing the people too, but that one's a little bit less egregious since this is more about perspective than people. Okay. I just realized this is a pretty square building. It's almost kind of makes it look boring, but it is what it is. It's a chicken kitchen. That is not a restaurant that we have where I live. But, or at the very least, I haven't seen it. But you know what? It does sound pretty good. Not gonna lie. Okay. So the next building, I'm gonna draw the buildings on the left, just to make life easier on myself. So I think it's about that height, and there's the construction. I'm gonna add the thing right there first, and then nope, there we go. And now I add the other perspective line. There we go. And luckily for me, it's pretty flat. And on the horizon line, there's a on the horizon line is where a whatchamacallit awning starts, so that makes life easier. I know you can't see it, but I'm drawing it on the horizon line because when I export it later, it's not gonna be on there. So there's this, and then that looks right. Now draw the line for it in the visible parts. There we go. And I'm going wild and crazy, drawing the awning, drawing the pole. This doesn't seem like me at this point. Oh well. Now, There's a bit of space in between these two now, and actually at the end of the awning. So luckily for me, from what it seems, all of these buildings are in a line, so must have made the construction process a little bit easier. Must have made it easier. It's at roughly there. Man, I'm doing great with these lines. Okay. No, it wasn't as good, but not the end of the world. Huh. Oh. Hey, business. I'm doing pretty good. I took some Advil today, earlier today. Like probably a half an hour ago. So it's starting to kick in, and I had a headache all day, so that's really helping clear it up. How are you doing today? Sorry, just drop that on you, but I wasn't trying to complain, I promise. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh, I just realized I drew the corner at the wrong angle, but it is what it's actually. You know what? It's not terrible, so I can live with it. And then, that's the next street. I mean, nope, not way enough. Oh, I just realized that my vanishing points weren't at the right spot. Oh well. Then that's that. Okay, let's draw a couple cars. There's one here. I think I can just draw these cars in 1-point perspective, since it's right on almost. There we go. There we go. Then the other line. I went a little bit out of my comfort zone with the drawing today, because there's a sign in the front, like a sign in the front, and I usually skip those. Like with the liberties I take, I usually skip those. But I was like, you know what? Today, I am going to draw that. I'm going to draw that. And you know what? I think it turned out pretty well. It's a combination of a light, like a street light, and that, or one of those traffic lights, and then also the traffic lights and a street sign. So it wasn't crazy to draw, but it was like I don't usually draw them, but oh well. There we go. That one's a big truck, but oh well. Yeah, I think those are going to be the only two cars I draw on this road. At least on this side, this road, I'll draw maybe one or two on the lane on the right side, but for now I think that's all those are the only two I'm putting on this side. Don't want to go too wild and crazy. Then got the sidewalk. So far I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I usually have shakes that make the lines worse on the longer lines, but today it's been a little bit more under control, so that's nice. It's been pretty nice. There we go. Oh, I didn't see this one right here. Let me. It's probably actually. Oh well. Okay. This building has 2 levels. Ooh. So I'm gonna draw. There. Okay. This one. Yeah, and there's trees all over this this picture, but I feel like the trees will take away from the perspective part of the drawing, so I'm just gonna be like, this is a concrete jungle. That sounds good enough to me. Okay, there we go. And these buildings are a little bit warped because of the 360 camera, so I have to try to make sense of them. I do my best. Ooh. Oh, it's way down here. Well, I say way and then draw like really close. That one was good. Slight curve, but it is what it is. What it is. Man, this section of the drawing feels like when I was doing the one point perspective drawing. Is like it's almost. In fact, I think I'm gonna treat it like that. There we go. There we go. And boom. I'm calling that side good enough, I think. Now, this side. There we go. And there we go. Are you able to just wondering if it shows it very well? Can you see the construction lines on the right side that I've made? Or is it pretty pretty barren? Just kind of curious. Okay. There's a bush on this side of the. That's this side's real claim to fame. Goes almost all the way down to. Goes all the way down the almost all the way down the entire plaza, or down the street. Fortunately, I think I jinxed myself with saying that my lines are super straight right now. There we go. Okay. Add the building before I forget. So it's about right here. Fortunately, in the picture, there's a tree blocking it, but I can kind of make guesstimates. You know what? I'm already taking liberties, so might as well just keep at it. Okay. There we go. Oh, are you drawing anything interesting today, or are you just or should I say, are you drawing anything today? Sorry about that. Well, hope it. If you are, I'm definitely interested in what you are drawing. If not, that is a-okay too. There we go. Honestly, that is the end of it. So, there we go. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Now got a building towards the back. And it's about right. Ooh. It's actually in line with, from what I can see, it looks like it's in line with the street sign. That makes my life easier. Can just use its I can use its perspective lines. But you know what? I'm gonna make it a little bit harder on myself and say that there's part of it that juts out, so I'm gonna actually draw that bit to make up for it being a little bit easier on the front end. Okay, there we go. Now, okay. And there we go. Well, so far I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out. Okay. And this is the this is where I found for the reference that I was going to draw yesterday, but then wasn't able to draw. Like, I was feeling a little bit under the weather yesterday. Luckily, I'm feeling a bit better today. Shoot. I think I'm just not gonna draw that car, because I already drew the lines over it. Oh well. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Darken that line. Darken that line. Make the perspective line. And that's ooh. go. Honestly, there's not much going on this side, but I will do my best to draw what's there. Let me just draw the base of the building. Okay. It's a pretty tall building. Or relatively tall. And then here we go. I just realized that the part that I just drew would not work because this part goes in front of it. Let me just draw. Shakalaka. Actually going to erase this part because it has to be on the line. I just thought of an idea. Have this go all the way back. Connect that up. There we go. Now it shows that it's touching. There we go. Wait, nope. Sorry, I vanished for a bit. Hope you've been to Soul Steak Popcorn. Could you? That sounds familiar, but I don't know exactly what that is. Could you tell me what that is? Sorry, Soul Steak. Soul Steak Popcorn. But yeah, I've been my drawing's been pretty good. Oh shoot, I just realized there's a building up here. There. Actually, I'll leave that as is. But yeah. Oh, stale popcorn. Okay, that may. Oh, some popcorn. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, Soul Steak Popcorn. That sounds interesting at the very least. But yeah, okay, no, popcorn. I wish I had some popcorn. That sounds really good, even if it is stale. Not usually a huge fan of stale food, but for popcorn I'd make the exception. But yeah, like I said, drawing's been going pretty good. There's unfortunately there's trees blocking the rest of it, but ooh, nice. Yeah, even better. Yeah, cheddar is definitely good. I'm gonna say that's where I'll call it. It seems like like the rest is pretty covered by like there's a couple areas that are covered by trees where I didn't draw anything because like I don't know what's there, so I'm just gonna I'm calling it. Looks good enough at the very least. So there we go. Let me just file, export. I'm sorry, I might have forgotten to ask, but how's your day been going? Oh, hope it's been good so far. This one. That was 3-3. Woo, third day of March, quote unquote March is all done. And just to let you know, for next week, it's going to be or the next seven days of drawings, it's going to be a little bit of a different order, just because I realized that the body construction days were next to each other, and then the perspective days were next to each other. I mean, separated by gesture and portraits, but I was like, yeah, you know what? I am going to switch it up so that doesn't happen. Like, that doesn't happen. I'm just gonna drink a little bit of water now that I'm not drawing at the moment. But yeah, unfortunately, I think for today, I'm gonna try starting to, instead of working on my PNG tuber like drawing, I'm actually going to try, like, I'm gonna open up. Let me actually see now. Before I put my foot in my mouth, I'm gonna see if I have it on my computer. Yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to try learning working in Blender to see if I can make myself 3D models. To drawing an album cover. Nice, that's awesome. Glad to hope it goes well. But yeah, I'm gonna try learning I'm gonna start trying to learn Blender, so so I can make my own 3D models for like references and stuff. Cause I feel like being able to, that way I can create what I want, like what I can see in my head, and don't have to, if there's things in the real world that don't look quite right, I can create a 3D model based off of it, and then just adjust it as I go. Gonna have to learn that though. We'll see how I'm feeling after the second session, but I'll probably do that for about half hour to 45 minutes. Hopefully that works. Actually, I just realized I wrote the wrong number. There we go. Ooh, that seems. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was like I've seen some videos on um about doing Blender, and I'm like, and one of the artists that I follow uses Blender to make like scenes for they make a comic book, and they use Blender for like different scenes, and I'm like, oh, hey, that makes a lot of sense, and can make it a little bit easier. And then I can, like, if I see an object like, let's just say sunglasses, or once I get better, I can make people, I can make like not a model, but like a well, yeah, like a human model, so that I can draw it and use it as a reference. But that will most likely be later, because I still need to actually like learn it. Me, I mean, while I'm just resting my head for a little bit while I before I start drawing again. I'm gonna see if there's a way for me to do what I do with my see if there's anything I can do, what I do with my draw. Oop, that's not. I'll probably have view. Hmm. Hmm. Nope. Yeah, Blender is. I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, oh, I'll probably have to learn the controls too. Oh. Okay, that works. Hmm. Holy snap. That's not good. Are they in like the recycle bin, or are they just gone? Blender is probably learning. Yeah. One of the channels that I took a peek at, like he does learning series, which I'm probably actually going like like I'll try to play around with Blender for a bit today, but I'll probably on Monday, like I would usually stream on Saturdays as well, but I have to, like, after I'm done drawing today, I have to work on the script and recording for my week 9 video, because that's what the drawings I'm currently doing are for. And I'm a little bit like I'm a little bit behind on that, so I'm gonna skip stream tomorrow. Oh. Oh, snap. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear about the files. Hopefully, well, oh man, I'm just trying to think, like, if you were able to if there were a lot of them, or if you remember what they were. Hopefully at least if you come across what you need. Well, okay, yeah, that's fair. Just kind of sucks that it happened for you. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm a little bit behind on the video, so I have to script and record it. Like obviously I have the artwork footage, but I need to record the voiceover, and so I will be. My plan is to post it Monday, or if I can get it out Sunday, that'd be great. But I'm planning on posting it Monday, and then the normal stream schedule will be start Monday. So it's gonna be try to there's Monday through Friday with one day for once I complete week 10, and then I will also be streaming on Saturday starting at 10 your time, 9 o'clock my time. So but in between that I will watch the I'll watch the guide on learning Blender so that I can at the very least start playing around with it on Monday's stream. Oh man. Fortunately, I had to do a lot of talking at work today, so I'm a lot more than I'm used to, so my throat's actually kind of sore. Just guess that means I just gotta drink a little bit extra water, huh? Okay. So yeah, let me pull up the next portrait I'm doing. Oh, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for work? I am an accountant. So I am a numbers nerd. Sort. Date. Wait, nah, name. Let me see if... Good thing I did that, because I forgot that I had him there. Delete selected image. Okay. Open, insert as reference. There we go. This is the portrait that I'm going to be drawing today. Hopefully it goes well. There we go. And one of the I forgot to look at. I'm not sure how the gesture drawing and the portrait is gonna go today, because I forgot to. I was a little bit busy today, so I wasn't able to look at the videos review the videos on portraits and gesture. So hopefully it goes well. I mean, yesterday's portrait wasn't actually too bad. It was just that I need to observe a little bit better, but I feel like that's a pretty simple fix. Well, not simple, but it's not. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Before I do that, I think I'm going to get up and walk around a little bit, because my back is getting a little bit stiff. So I'm just gonna get everything set up so that when I get back, I will be all set to start drawing right away. So I'm gonna be back in probably 10-ish minutes, and then I'll start drawing then. Hopefully, hopefully I hopefully if you're willing to stick around, I'd love to see you when I get back. Just sorry about that. I didn't realize that I um didn't unmute. Okay. Let me see. You want to give advice and point out flaws, but you've been taught not to do that. Oh yeah, if you see something that could be improved, uh I'd be more than willing to at least hear you out. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to, like when like yesterday when you told me about the jaw shape. At least you helped me see it. So I wasn't able to really act on it, but yeah, I'd be definitely willing to hear you out at the very least. Else. Here we go. Yeah, so feel free to point out something like stuff that can be improved. I like that's the my entire goal with doing this program is to improve. So, you got any tips? I'd love to hear them. Okay. So, good thing I noticed. I was about to start drawing on the wrong layer. No, you're fine. I can uh until you get back. So, I'll try to work out how to do stuff in Blender just to, and then when you get back, I can start I can start drawing again. How's that sound? Okay. Let's see if I can play around with it. Okay. That's neat. There we go. Full screen it. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty neat. How does this look? Great. That's probably not what I want. What's that? How does this look? Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So let me... D. So 2 spaces. Let's duplicate again. D is not intuitive. G, Y. So that's 2 right here. Shift D. Ooh. Yeah, back. Yeah, like when I watched the video, I took some notes on it, and I'm just playing around with trying to make like a street, and like so like this would be like the perspective, like it would be like, let's say here as the perspective, and then like I'd be like, oh, probably not this short, but yeah, kind of making a skyline, like a small skyline, and there's a way to learn things. Yeah, I don't think I got there yet. Like his like the first video in the thing was like some basic controls. And I think the next video is the more advanced controls, so I'll have to take a look at that. But I figured I'd play around with Blender. Oh shoot! I just I just realized I ran out of water, and it seems like we're playing some leapfrog with that, with being bad, like, but I'm going to. Oop, nope. There we go. Actually, I'll leave Blender up for now. I will be right back. I just gotta go get some water. Sorry for playing leapfrog with you and not grabbing it while you were gone. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Oh. Occupiers here. Done review. Let's have a look at 5 billion angles. Yeah. I think at the very least for a little bit I'm gonna just try doing this kind of stuff for like one view, and then maybe later on making it for more views. Let me see if oh, that is it. But, G. G. Z. Doing it, having it way down there. Oh, maybe not that far down. Let's see. R. Huh. Oh, perfect. Thanks. R. C. X. Y. Yeah, I was like, my plan was to get it into like this area so that but I'm trying to rotate, like, is it 3? That is the side view. As not it. Nope. There we go. Oh, 7. Shift. Nope. Control. There we go. Click G. R. Z. Got the R X. Nope. X. There we go. G. Z. What's that look? Ooh. It's kind of the view that I'm going for. But not in the like more zoomed out. I don't know. I guess I can back it up. So G Y 0. How does that look? Horizon line's about there. Oh. Does this look tilted to you? Because it looks tilted to me. Maybe that's just me going crazy. R Y. Control. Maybe that's just because of perspective. G, X, R, Y. Oh. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot about that. Maybe that can be. Let's see how it looks now. Ooh, yeah, that's much better. Maybe this can be rotation. And this would be like a 3-point perspective. Look at it. Location. Something. Okay. Okay, anyways. Let me get back to, Krita. Oop. Get rid of that. I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna draw, I'm actually going to write something down really quick, and then I'm gonna start drawing. At the very least, I'm gonna start getting ready for drawing. But yeah, because unfortunately I'm getting a little bit tired. I don't remember what the time was for you, but it's getting pretty late for me. Save that. Oh, phew! I was like, oh, hopefully I remembered to grab some water, and then I was like, oh yeah, that was an entire thing. Before I start drawing, I'm gonna just make sure that my thing is all good. You know what? I'm going to try, before I draw, I'm going to see what it looks like when I export it, because yep. Yeah, that is about the correct time. That is about the time it is for me, so. Oh yeah, I forgot that you're EST, so I just have to add an hour for myself. Okay, let me just get ready. Go. And how's my reference looking? Okay. Got that. But I think you said it before. I don't know if you heard me say it, but if you do see something where I can improve, I'd love you're more than welcome to share it. I don't know if I'll be able to act on it, or if if there's something going on, like I might not be able to act on it, but if I can, I'd definitely at the very least appreciate hearing it, because the only way I can improve is to know what looks incorrect at the very least. So yeah, feel free to let me know if you see anything wrong. Let's see. Okay. So, without further ado, I am going to start. Well, at the very least, right now I'm doing my observation, and then I will start drawing again in a second. So let's. Okay, let's get this show on the road. Got the S, and then there we go, and then the torso. There we go, and then the hip tilted a little bit forward. I don't think I drew the hip wide. Or actually, I drew it wide enough, I just didn't. There we go. Now the center line. I guess that helps me with the getting this. There we go. Go. That looks pretty decent. Now actually, now that I think about it. I think I saved that. It's not exactly like the picture, but it's not actually too bad. Okay. And the hand is in line with the shoulder, so. Okay. And then, ooh. Okay, there we go. Now, got the, and then, this one's a bit of an odd pose. There, the hip is like that, and then torso is right there. Oh. Let me fix that a little bit. How's that? Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so got the got the hip, and then the torso. Okay. Okay, there we go. Got the, and then got the back leg. And then got the shoulder, and the arm, okay. Now then. Ooh, it's a little bit. There we go. Okay. Then the okay, so okay, and then the And then got the... Sorry, I went quiet for a bit. I was a little pretty focused. But yeah, so there's the... Then got the center line. Honestly, not terrible. Definitely could have been better, but you know what? I'll still consider that better than my January ones. Okay. I'm just gonna... Oop. Okay. Let me get the... Get the reference showing... Okay. Let me see if this blue's working. Oop, nope, that's not what I wanted. Blue's working as intended. Okay. So I'm going to 47-ish. Okay. So I'm just gonna start. So just to get the big shapes in, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna just not focus on like the curliness of it, of her hair. Well, for now. I might add it. Might actually add it later. So, depending on it. Okay. Okay. Do. Okay, there we go. Okay. so that's out. I think that's pretty good for the bigger shapes. So let's say oh, really? Oh, yeah. Well, I don't. Maybe I don't. I don't know how they generally look for you, but maybe that could be you could incorporate into that into your style. I don't know if like I don't know if you plan to draw more realism um or not, but maybe you could if you're drawing some stylized stuff, maybe you can incorporate that, like the little bit of a bigger eyes into it. Okay. Okay. And then well, I mean, if you think it looks good, then I would say you can probably keep that, like keep doing, like having the if you like it, then you can keep that as part of your style, and then um build on to that if you want. I mean, if you don't like it, then maybe take a look at it. And are you if I remember right, you were drawing traditionally, so maybe like ghost over where you're planning on putting, or like putting the eyes, and then um build it up from there, like build it up after that. Or but um or if you're drawing digitally, you could use the liquify tool too. I don't remember. I was like, I think I remember you saying that you were drawing um traditionally, but couldn't remember off the top of my head. Oh. Go. Hmm. Oh, so yeah, I would maybe ghost over it and then um ghost over where you're planning on drawing and um be like, okay, like think to yourself, is this how like the size that I want or something along those lines. Ooh, something went wrong here. Okay. Okay. Um, ooh, there we go. For some reason, oh, decided to be weird. Okay. I think that is everything. Let me switch back to blue and then keep going. Got the okay. There we go. I'm also going to draw the other side of her shirt. There we go. Okay. Switch the color. And then let's draw. Oh, I think I started the left drawing a little too far right, and that's why I was having trouble with the hair on the right side. That makes sense. Okay. At least I noticed for future reference. It's a little bit late to fix it, but and it doesn't look terrible, luckily, but it does look different. Oop. Luckily, different is a-okay. There we go. And so. So my guess is that it's going to look a little bit odd on the right side. But it is what it is at this point. And again, I'm just focusing on my improvement, which I'm going to be honest, like this one's actually looking quite a bit better already than the other one, like the one that I did yesterday. Don't know if it'll stay looking better, but at least for now it's looking better. Okay. I'm gonna get the hand too. Oop. Okay, I think it's all the parts that I drew in blue, so let me switch to blue again, and then I will get the hand in now. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that was like, I was really, really focused on that. I don't know if you could, I don't know if it came across, like I wasn't talking as much and stuff like that. I'm like, okay. At the very least, the head is like, oh, well, the head was, put it nicely, not great, but at the very least, it gave me, I can say later on that it'll be, well, at the very least, it won't be too difficult to say I improved. So at that point, that'll be good. Okay. Let me get the hand now. Finger is almost directly on it, and then curves like that. Let me get the, yeah, that's in line with that. I think I'm gonna switch to blue really quick. I think this one curves like this. This curves here. I think. And thus, I know. Definitely doesn't work like that, but it is what it is. Looked kind of funky without the, like with how short they were, so. I'm gonna call that an artistic liberty. There we go. luckily the arm is off screen, so having it be a little bit to the left will not actually hurt anything. It doesn't, as long as the proportions are right, it should still look fine. And this is actually my first time drawing a hand, and I think that turned out pretty decently. Okay. What am I at? Got 10 minutes left for what I'm giving myself. Okay. I'll get the curls on the... Actually, I'm gonna have to I'll add I'll add these curls just because of I already drew them on the reference photo, but I almost forgot that I needed to draw her face too. Oh, and I just realized that I drew her hair too thick on this side. Anyways, so let me actually draw her facial features on here, and then go. Now there we go. I'm gonna darken these lines since I already got them down on my actual drawing side. There we go. I'm starting to get a little tired, so I may tell him a little bit. Or I get tired from... Okay, yeah, if you want to lie down for a bit and then come back later, that definitely that's a-okay. Do whatever you need to. Like, you are a-okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. what, like I said, yeah, don't feel sorry about that. But yeah, lie down and take all the time you need. I will be here, and if I'll probably hang out for a bit after I'm done drawing, but okay, yeah. So that sounds like a plan to me. But yeah, so that is a-okay. I will just keep talking and fill in the okay. There we go. Wow. I don't think I'm doing her justice. Just looking at this right now. I'm just like, so it's about right here. Got the eyes. Eye. And then the oh man, I just realized this picture kind of looks like the old photos of Mozart right now. And now I feel kind of bad. Whenever my like, this is why I don't want to draw my family, cuz I don't want them to hate me. Cuz I feel like if these people, like the people that I'm kind of drawing, like observing or doing my best to draw, would see my drawings of them, they would attack me on sight, because this is not flattering. But it is what it is. I mean, okay. Got the creases on the lips. Oh man, really doing her a disservice. It's like, I promise I'm trying my best. the eyebrows. There you go. No. I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually gonna fix up the top of the nose really quick, and then I'm gonna call it, because I feel like anything else I add is going to be not good and fix more than it helps. I mean, hurt more than it helps. Okay. I think I'm going to call it. Oh, I also realized that, like, this part of it, or I just did that with my mouse. Like, this part is a little bit too narrow, but already ended the recording, but so it's not it'll be fine. Oh well. I would say that was definitely better than the day before. Let me get rid of that no. I'm actually gonna, since it doesn't really affect the recording very much, I'm gonna just darken up these lines. I think the line, like this part, came down to my shakiness, and then I didn't realize that. I mean, overall, it's not, other than the lips, it's actually not terrible. And starting too far left, but I mean too far right. But I think I let me take a look at something. Oh, for a second I thought I thought this was part of the leg, and I'm like, well, oh man, that shape really turned out wrong. So the left was a bit off in the expression. Yeah, but I'm definitely happier, like, because it was a lot better than this attempt at the very least. But still, I'm still living by my family's motto of room to improve. It is what it is, though. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for today. I'm getting a little bit tired, and I gotta record tomorrow. Well, write the script and record and edit. So it's gonna be a day of work. I should have been writing the script as I drew instead of waiting until after I'm all done, but oh well, gotta do what I gotta do. So I think I'm gonna head out. I hope you have a good night. Probably as I'm working, as I'm gonna probably end stream in probably like 5-ish minutes. I'm gonna be hanging out for a bit, just on my, like, taking my mic off, like muting my mic. So if you have anything to say, I can still respond, but I will I need to work on, I need to finalize some stuff with all these drawings. So if there's nothing else, I hope you have a good night, and I will see you Monday if you want to be there. Yep. Stream on Monday, normal time. If all goes to plan, it should being the key word, be every Monday through Friday, with one of the days, I'm just trying to think. So 2 Monday 2, Tuesday 4, Wednesday 6, Thursday 8. So I will probably not stream Friday, and then we'll stream on Saturday, if everything goes to plan, because Friday will be my recording day. So yeah, I was thinking, I think I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember what it was. But yeah, so Monday through Thursday, 6 to whatever, and then Saturday Saturday will probably be a longer stream, just given that I have to. I'm planning on doing 4 of these sessions instead of 2, so we'll see how that goes. I haven't done a stream like that yet, but that is what I'm hoping to do, and hopefully it goes to plan. Well, I'm gonna be going to the ending screen, but yeah, still feel free to if you have any questions, just pop them in chat, and I'll answer. I'll do my best to answer, and I'll probably end in a couple minutes. So I will see you Monday.